Despite the fact that it is impossible to fool your body into burning fat, there are a few unexpected things you may do to assist in stimulating more fat loss. Keep watching the video in its entirety if you want to know all the surprising ways to speed up fat burning and lose weight faster. Drink chocolate milk. Drinking chocolate milk after a workout has been demonstrated to improve recovery time and decrease body fat, which is good news for chocolate lovers. Researchers at Indiana University showed that chocolate milk helped athletes burn more calories during their second strenuous activity compared to those who drank sports drinks. Results from a further study conducted by the University of Texas researchers corroborated similar observations, showing that athletes who drank chocolate milk instead of sports drinks achieved quicker times in their respective events. Chocolate milk is often recommended as a recovery beverage because of the high levels of protein, calcium, and antioxidants it naturally contains. Get vocal. It's time to start making noise about the fact that you desire to improve your fitness level. On this basis, Intensati, a fitness program that includes interval training, dancing, martial arts, and yoga, encourages its students to chant motivational mantras and positive affirmations like, "I am strong," and "I can do this," during their workouts. The idea behind Intensati, which is meant to train the mind, body, and spirit, is that encouraging words spoken aloud may improve a person's perspective on training and boost their motivation. Thanks to the vocal component of the training, participants' attention is diverted from any fatigue or discomfort they may be experiencing throughout the exercise. Eat more often. Despite common belief, eating less often is not the best way to maintain a healthy weight. Skipping meals and reducing calorie intake may seem like the best option when trying to lose weight, as this requires less effort than eating fewer calories. But this may really backfire. Overeating may lead to weight gain, but undereating can make it just as challenging to lose weight. This is because self-preservation is a fundamental human impulse. Therefore, if it is not supplied with enough nourishment, it will enter starvation mode, slowing the metabolism and leading the body to store fat and calories. Consistent exercise and modest, healthy meals throughout the day are more effective than intermittent fasting or a significant reduction in caloric intake. You should eat 5 or 6 smaller meals daily to keep your metabolism revved up and burning calories. Swap cocktails for beer. When consumed in moderation, beer may assist in weight loss, perhaps putting an end to the myth of the beer belly. 1/3 of men and women, according to CAMRA, the Campaign for Real Ale, beer contains more calories than wine or alcopops. But if you switch to beer instead of wine for a week, you can burn as many calories as you would in a half-hour jog. Brewing specialist Professor Charlie Bamforth remarked, "Beer has been afflicted by a reputation for being more fatty than other alcoholic beverages for years, when in fact, the exact reverse is true. Because beer has the lowest average alcohol concentration of all alcoholic beverages, it also has the fewest calories of any alcoholic beverage. But it doesn't mean you should go crazy on a night out. Having a few drinks is okay." Drink some iced water. It may seem silly, but putting ice on your water bottle before a workout will help you drink more water. In one study, individuals who carried a cooling device exercised for far longer than those who did not. The study's authors hypothesized that the women who held something cold could exercise for longer because their body temperatures rose more slowly. The ladies were able to keep working out since they weren't overheating. If you want to extend the length of time you can devote to exercise, consider freezing your water bottle or adding ice cubes to it. Get more sleep. Due to the fact that your body can only heal itself when you're completely at rest, sleep is essential for weight loss. If you want to alter your body composition and reduce your body fat percentage, you need to give your muscles time to develop and heal. University of Chicago researchers showed that dieters shed much more fat when they received enough sleep. They lost barely 1/5 as much weight and complained of increased hunger when they had less sleep. When you don't get enough sleep, your levels of the hormones leptin and ghrelin, which regulate feelings of fullness and hunger, will be off. An increase in sugar and other sweet appetites may result. According to a study published by the journal Sleep Medicine, those who sleep between 7 and 9 hours nightly report fewer hunger sensations. Have some coffee. A recent study discovered that drinking coffee before a workout will help you burn more fat throughout your training. This is because caffeine may accelerate your metabolism, and black coffee before exercise can help the body burn fat as an energy source as opposed to glycogen. Another study also found that people who ingested caffeine before their activity had less muscular discomfort than those who didn't take any on board. This short fitness trick might help you train for longer and at a greater intensity. Alongside all of this, coffee may also assist in enhancing your attention so that you can truly make the most of your exercise. Spice things up. Spicy foods like curry have been shown to enhance our metabolism and stimulate the body's capacity to burn fat, which may come as a surprise to those who are trying to lose weight quickly. Formerly registered dietitian Helen Bond said that the higher the heat level of a chili, the greater the amount of the compound capsaicin it contains. As a result, you may conclude that spicier curries have more potential for promoting fat loss. The woman spoke as follows. Capsaicin, the compound responsible for chili pepper spiciness, was found to increase daily calorie expenditure by 50, according to a meta-analysis of 20 separate studies, suggesting that it may play a role in promoting weight loss and preventing weight gain when combined with calorie-restricted diet. Several additional spices like mustard and ginger have been the study of preliminary research suggesting they too may aid in calorie burning and/or promote satiety, fullness, and hence aid in reducing food intake. All in all, this is great news for promoting better diets and lifestyles via the use of spices in place of salt. Because takeout food is notorious for being high in fat and salt, we aren't advocating you eat it. Make it yourself and load it up with anti-inflammatory spices to get the most out of it. Chill out. Working, eating, sleeping, and repeating this cycle may cause stress in many people, but it can also cause you to gain weight. Putting aside the effects of cortisol, the stress hormone, being stressed makes it far more difficult to resist the allure of alcohol and baked goods. Researchers at the University of New South Wales have been trying to understand why it's so difficult to avoid junk food. They discovered that when people are fatigued, worried, or overworked, it's very difficult for them to resist the temptation to indulge in unhealthy foods that are signaled by signs that promise a pleasant reward. It's important, while under pressure, to avoid circumstances where you could be tempted to give in to bad habits. Stop snacking. Although it is crucial to avoid an energy deficit before bedtime, since you continue to burn calories while you sleep, eating a lot of bad food high in calories just before bed might stymie weight loss by causing the body to store the extra calories as fat. According to studies, nearly a third of women get most of their daily caloric intake during dinner time or thereafter, leaving a lot of calories on the table. While a person may consume up to 200 calories without feeling guilty after supper, eating a substantial meal just before bed might impair digestion and increase weight gain. Move more. Non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT, refers to the additional calories burned by activities performed throughout the day other than exercise, and may range from 100 to 800 calories per day. Compared to sitting at a desk all day, doing things like fidgeting, walking about the house, gardening, playing with the kids, etc., may increase the number of calories burned. Chew your food slowly. A recent paper argued that eating more slowly might help people manage their weight. And here's the good news. Oral stimulation, such as chewing, may boost diet-induced thermogenesis, or calorie burning, which occurs in the hours after a meal. Thus, the authors emphasize its usefulness in combating obesity. By taking your time when eating, you may find that you feel satisfied for longer. Nutrients published in a short research revealed participants who ate more slowly felt fuller longer after meals and ate fewer snacks throughout the day. Let us know in the comments whether you think any of these tips might help you.